All right, back day, baby. I didn't start my watch.
There you go. One more.
Oh, yeah. Something about this machine just light and squeezing feels so good. Whew. All right. Ugh. Ooh, okay, west side is. Okay. Okay, west side of these, this back day's feeling pretty freaking good. So after this, we'll probably do some dumbbell pullovers. I feel like anytime I do these, it's definitely read the body, see how they feel about them. I definitely don't like these as much as cable, but oh, my lats are more cooked than I thought they were. Oh, oh, 1 second, I'm cramping. Let's try this again. Oh yeah. And without even intending it to end up that way, as always, somehow it is a 5 exercise back day that ends with the extension machine. Oh, ending on the extension machine is intentional, but I wasn't intentionally counting down to 5 movements. Just kind of ended that way. I think we got it. All right. That's too high up for me. There we go.
Digital Riley's joint fans.
All right. That's a back day. See you in the car. All right, guys, and that was another back day. Nothing too crazy, nothing too insane. About average, you know. Like I kind of jokingly said at the beginning of the back extensions, it kind of just ended up once again being a 5 movement back workout that ends at the back extension machine. But I really do genuinely enjoy finishing my back days on that extension machine right now because I want to get the strength in my lower back up. So that is fully intentional. Like that's the only part that was intentional, was ending on that machine. But in terms of it landing on 5 exercises, I was just listening to my body, right? I went light and squeezing on the pull down machine. I went the heaviest I've ever gone on close grip pull downs. I went heavy on the chestboard row. I attempted to go heavy on the dumbbell pullovers and ended up having to lighten the weight because my lats started cramping. And even with the lighter weight, my back was cramping. And then we finished, good, heavy, full stack, going balls to the wall as always on that lower back extension machine. So really, no complaints here, Rick. I don't think I don't know if I've ever had too many back workouts where I start to experience a cramp at all, whether it be lat, mid to lower back, anything along those lines. I don't think I typically start to have a cramp during the workouts. I think the only time I have is the first time I ever did that biomechanical. Sorry, I'm trying to focus. That biomechanical superset where I do the wide grip, narrow grip, reverse grip on pull downs, and you just do all free, and you try to get 12 on each, or at least you're aiming 10 to 12, and then on the last one you go to the reverse grip, you go to a failure. And so basically you're changing the biomechanics of each of the movement because you're switching your hand placement, but it's still a pull down, but ultimately it is a superset. And so my first time ever doing that, which honestly we need to do that on a back day again sometime, but my first time ever doing those, my lats are cramping by the third set. So I will say it isn't impossible for me to start being like, oh, my lats are cramping. But, sorry, my lower back is actually cramping right now as I say that. Ooh, oh, baby. Okay. Oh, that was the first thing I thought I was going to try to round my back a little bit and see like this to stretch it out, but it went away. But I've never had a back day where just like my lats are cramping like mid-exercise and I got put down the weight. So good back workout, nothing to complain about. I'm still feeling really good on the Turk Platinum. I'm feeling really good on the BPC 157 for my knees. I'm feeling great. The only thing is it's 9 p.m. and I am exhausted because I have to be up at 4 for work. So my job, I'm very fortunate. I did end up going back to FedEx. I worked there before. I worked. If you're new to the channel, or maybe you haven't seen a video where I've talked about my work history in the past, when I turned 21, like as soon as I turned 21, I became a FedEx driver, and I did that for a little over 2 years. I switched to being a package handler because being a driver was not the best, and it's not anyone's fault. Ultimately, you're a contractor, you don't work for FedEx. They can't control how those contractors manage their business. And it just kind of sucked. So ultimately, I switched from driver to package handler, the people who load the FedEx ground delivery trucks in the morning, and did that for a few months until ultimately I had to leave to take care of my dad. But I left on good terms. I was always told I could come back, so I happened to see they were hiring, so I went back. So today I worked 5 to 10, and it won't always be that. So some mornings I have to be in by 4, some mornings I have to be in at 4:30, 5. It just depends on how many packages are supposed to be loaded that day. But the goal is to be out by 8 or 9 in the morning. So I took that part-time job back at FedEx solely so I could focusing on diet. I can continue to focus on diet, exercise, and the channel. So like I will have a steady stream of money finally. Like I'm in point again. I'm going to be ramping up like, TikTok content, posting on Instagram, maybe even trying to do like extra content for the channel, and trying to get a better camera and everything for the channel eventually. But like I got this part-time job so I could also focus on this still, because I would love for this to become full-time eventually. That's a dream and it's far away. But you know what? Isn't that what makes the journey worth it? Is a dream is far away, and it may even seem impossible and out of reach, but that's what makes it all the sweeter when you get there. Yeah, when I was 300 pounds, and I've never told this story on the channel. The moment that broke me, the moment that finally got me to snap. I was at prom, my senior year, and I already felt terrible in my clothes. Like I didn't feel like they fit. But you know, your mom tells you you're a handsome boy and you look good and blah blah blah. And someone snapped a picture of me and a friend, and I seen just how big I was. And I was always the kid at dances where chicks would dare their friends to go dance with the fat lonely kid to embarrass their friends, and so I spent most of my dance at any dance I chose to go to, and the same thing for my senior prom, alone or like around a group of friends, and then all of a sudden a group of chicks would walk up laughing, dance with them, no, ew, no, and then they'd walk off, and I'd feel worse about myself and just go be on my own. And I'm at prom. I already felt like I looked like crap. That picture gets taken, I see it, right? I still have it to this day. I hate how I look. I've never felt fatter or more disgusting in my life. I spend the entire night the same thing as always. Girls laughing at the idea of dancing with me. It's just one big joke. Haha, the fat ugly kid that no one wants to be seen with at the dance. I don't have a date. And I go home and I hang that suit up, and I promised myself one day I'm going to be proud to wear that suit. And I did it. I have those pictures. I'll show you. I'll put them up right now. That's 300. That's about 200, not quite the 180 that I got to. And it still fits about that way now. Yeah, I'm still in the lower 200s now. So it fits the same it did in those pictures. But that journey, right? That having that unattainable goal, or what felt like an unattainable goal of not only losing that much weight, because it was 120 pounds, but to take a suit that I felt like was multiple sizes too small. Like, if you look at the prom picture and the second picture of me wearing it after the weight loss, the pants aren't the same. I couldn't button the pants to the suit. The suit was my uncle's, who had passed away. I am a very short individual, so the suit jacket fit me in terms of sleeve length, in terms of the height,
but it didn't fit me in terms of my weight. So I couldn't wear the pants, couldn't button them, and I couldn't button the jacket. So that was the goal that got all of this started. Was I want that shirt to look good on me. I want to wear the pants that came with that suit, and I want to button that jacket. And you know what? Even on my way back up when I hit 250 during COVID, and even right now, not being back down to 180, I've never once let myself get overweight enough to not be able to button that jacket. If you're on a weight loss journey, I think it's so important to find a goal that feels both obtainable yet out of reach. Because something as simple as I will wear that suit jacket and it will button is obtainable. It doesn't sound far-fetched. But in the moment of being 300 pounds and knowing that I was nowhere near getting it buttoned, it felt so unattainable. And honestly, that's kind of what this channel's been. It's been my next unattainable yet completely feasible goal. It feels out of reach. Like I can see it. I can see 160. I can see the summer shredding stage 2027. My progress pictures in the background playing on the video. Me going through a posing routine. I can see it, but it feels unattainable. But sometimes we, especially as men, I feel like we need that. We crave that. Something to strive towards, something to obtain, something to conquer, a goal to achieve. And for me, that really is what the journey to 160 is. The journey to 160 is that navy blue pinstripe jacket that I was embarrassed to be seen in 2018. But put the dumbest smile on my face in 2019. And if there's anything this channel does, if there's anything this series on the channel does, this journey does, I don't care if it gives me popularity. I don't care if it gives me fame among men, because I don't crave that. There's one person, one that I care about, their opinion of me. And that's Christ my King. But if this channel does anything, even if I fail, if I inspire one person to make that change, it was worth it. I don't care if I embarrass the daylights out of myself. I don't care if the channel blows up, if it goes crashing and burning, if by June I'm not 160, if by June of 2027 I'm not on the summer shredding stage. I keep saying I will be. If one person was inspired, who cares? But that is what the channel is to me. It is me setting a goal that feels so far out of reach, yet I could reach out and touch it if I wanted to. It's a matter of willpower. It's a matter of dedication and hard work, and that's why I got the job I got. You know, it's not exactly anyone's dream to go load FedEx trucks, but the hours are going to allow for me to buckle down. No excuses. If I'm out of work by 8 or 9 o'clock in the morning, If I'm tired, I can go home and take a power hour, right? Sleep from 8 to 9 or 9 to 10, depending on when I get off. And then wake up and go hit my cardio. Go hit some abs. Meal prep. I will have all the time in the world. There's no excuses. So, anyways, I don't know what else to say. I love you guys. If you liked the video, like it. If you made it this far and you aren't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. You made it this far already, anyways. If you want the best supplements on the market, as always, harder than last time supplements, code JS15. Save 15% off your order. If you want to support the channel and you do not have the money for supplements, go follow the TikTok or the Instagram. And the benefit of following those is I will be posting proof of the cardio being done on my stories on both of those. Right now, I'm aiming for an hour to an hour and a half a day, plus 10,000 steps. Did I hit my steps there? Dang. 400 short. I gotta get to work before I go to bed. But if you want proof of the cardio being done, or if you just want to support the channel, go give the Instagram and the TikTok a follow. And as always, I love and appreciate you guys. Tomorrow will be chest day. No idea when we'll be hitting it, but the time doesn't matter. The quality does. So, tomorrow's the chest pump. See you then.